up guys, like here from Bodyline Fitness, and today I'm gonna be bringing something pretty much close similar to one of our previous videos that we've done, because you guys seem to like it a lot. We got a really good interaction with it, so pretty much going to show you, breaking down a workout routine. I want to demonstrate and teach you a bit more about these exercises as we go on and why we should incorporate them like in this specific set routine that I got planned out for today for you guys. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be targeting chest, back and hammies. That's what we're doing, back and hammies. Now, what you call it? This is like a routine I actually did this morning in my sort of workout mode when I was going in this morning at about 4:30. So pretty much what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off with a lat pull down, but a medium grip. So what I mean by medium grip is when we have the lat pull down bar, pretty much majority of the bars will come with a bit of a bend in them. Pretty much just grabbing your thumb, measuring from the bend, wrapping it around there, or from the beginning of the grip pattern there on the bar, and then that's going to be your medium grip, and then obviously performing a regular lat pull down. So how about we adjust some weight, y'all, and we'll get straight into it nicely. All right, so now guys, always remember with this, you want to keep the very important is the chest is up, back's nice and straight, and your elbows are tracking backwards here. Do not bring them out in front of you. So yeah. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've just adjusted the cable. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is a bent over cable row. Now the beauty about it being with the rope attachment is that we're going to try and separate the hands as we row in across, alright? So we're going to be in a nice little squat position from here, coming in and getting that nice roll about us, alright? So, alright guys, so coming back down to the lat pull down, but again, it's about mixing it up, right? Because obviously the back's pretty big, it's a big muscle, do a lot of things, there's a lot of different ways to target it. So I always like sometimes to mix it up by doing things single-handedly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to a lat pull down, but we're going to drop the weight, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out nice with one hand. So obviously what happens is when we've got the bar, you know, sometimes we're just focusing on bringing the bar down, but you won't realize that maybe sometimes one side will go into autopilot, which means that it's sort of just, you're not actually concentrating on like the muscle activation. It's just like copying, say, your dominant hand that's gone all the way through, and then that's when then you start to like separate certain things, and then that's when you realize that one side is weaker than the other. So to sort of help with that and pretty much develop the strength nicely throughout your whole entire body, we want to split it up a bit. So that's why now I'm going to go for a single handle, right? So obviously the weight drops dramatically because it's only on one side, because naturally you just have more power when you're obviously pulling it down with two hands. But the technique, the form, everything stays the same. It's just one hand coming up and then pulling down to the side. So we'll give it a whammy. So what we're gonna do now are some cable pull downs, but we're gonna be doing straight arms. So that way, what actually happens with this exercise, I actually quite like it because my back is a bit sensitive from being like severely obese as a kid and playing through the sports. I've always grown up with lower back pains. Obviously, it's gotten like 10,000 times better now, but I really just like this one because I always feel a really deep connection nicely within that lower back. Now the whole concept and purpose of this is that we're going to be knees are going to be nicely bent, we're going to be going out nice and forward, and then what happens is, already from this position, you can see how the lats pretty much flare out. So from here then, when we pull in, the trick is to obviously squeeze the shoulder blades in together so that way you get that activation. But because you are in this position here with a slight lean forward and coming down here, as you squeeze, you want to make sure you're squeezing into that bottom part of your lats, which would then also help engage the lower back, because it's all going to be one big muscle coming in together. So that is the whole concept here. So with this one here, guys, I always not like to go super heavy, because what I'm actually concentrating on is that deep internal muscle connection, right? So I really want to make sure that I'm activating and targeting that lower back effectively, efficiently, and just straight to it. So here we go. I'm going to give it a little bit of a whirl. So as you can see, I'm a bit leaning forward because you sort of want to make sure like the weight takes you. But again, bending the knees, loading through the legs, making sure the core's nice and tight, and then from here, pulling straight down to the thighs. So. Okay, so guys, what we have here now, what I've set up nicely is the barbell, because we're going to be doing some straight leg deadlifts. So the reason why now, this is the way like things sort of come together. So what I've done is I've gone from an exercise that's pretty much targeting like not only the outskirts of like, you know, the lats, the back area, but then also targeting what's heading into the lower. Now to isolate it and get to still continue that final burn. Because if you haven't noticed, we've only done 4 exercises for back, but it doesn't matter, because what I'm about to do now with the straight leg deadlifts is still going to be activating your back, and it's going to be very crucial and very important that you get the technique correct, because there is going to be tension loading up on that lower back. So guys, with a nice straight leg deadlift, you always want to make sure that you are shoulder width apart. Your knees are going to be into a soft lock position. And what's going to happen is the first thing you're actually going to do is stick the bum out. Right? And then as you stick the bum out, you're going to lean in forward nicely. You're going to feel that pull and that stretch on the hammies. Also keeping in mind the back nice and straight. Alright? The core's going to be tight, you're going to be leaning in and then coming nicely back up again. Alright guys? Now, with the grip on the bar, it's up to you guys. You know, I like to do sort of like a alternation. So one pronated, one supinated, and it's just like bam, grab the bar, and it creates a better locking mechanism. I just find I can hold heavier weight that way. So not that this is actually heavy, because like I said, I worked out this morning. We all about the games. Okay, so here we go. So then there's nicely up. Take a step back to clear. Here we go. Burning. You feel the workout from this morning. And there you have it guys, a little bit lighter, but like I said, I felt that because of this morning's routine. Alright, we'll take this stuff off and we'll get on to the next one. Alright guys, so the next one I have here is the seated hamstring curls. So pretty much what we're going to be doing on here is we're actually going to be doing alternating hamstring curls. Alright, so it's one leg at a time. So bear with me till this gets a bit. So I've got everything nicely set up now. Yeah, we love. Now, because it's alternating, we're just going to be stretching out one leg at a time to engage that hamstring. So pretty much from here, normally guys, if you're doing like a seated leg extension, you got the handlebars on the side to obviously tense up, but because we're doing hammies, what I like to do, there's actually no grip because this is meant to like stop you from lifting up and going forward. But I actually like to, a little trick is to actually place your palms on the inside here and lock your elbows here and push up and brace yourself up against the back support. So this is like another way of just securing your body, making sure that you're not going to get any twinging or movement and stuff like that. That could cause like a pinch or irritation or discomfort anywhere from your lower back leading into the hips, and then obviously last but not least, the hamstrings. So, you ready for this? So, because it's going to be alternating, we're actually going to go for 20 repetitions, alright guys? So, let's get straight into it, one at a time. Make sure you go all the way. Nah, that's it. There we have it. So obviously, very important when we're doing this is to make sure that you get the whole full range. So when I was going down all the way in, I was making sure I was coming back until that knee hits that like 90 degree or just slightly past it, depending on flexibility. So always make sure that the way you got the seat and everything will measure up, that there is like a centimeter gap in between to allow a little bit of movement. And you want to make sure that everything is nicely supported. Alright guys, that is it from me this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching pretty much this episode of us. Like I said, it was a back and hamstrings workout. Everything tied in really, really nicely together because there is a certain way of rhythm that I like to do things. And obviously each week we're going to be mixing it up, and even in my own personal routines, I mix it up. So I'll try and get as much variation possible to show for you guys. But in saying all that, thank you so much again for watching. I hope you like it. If you've got any questions or anything or want to know more, please don't be shy. Hit us up, DM us, email, whatever it may be. Get in contact with us. You know that we'll reply back to you. But now we're going to finish it off with our usual outro, which is going to be thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.